Hello children, today we are going to continue the questions for 2 marks, class 7, second midterm test questions. Okay, in maths. Now the first question is, find the area of the dining table whose diameter is 105 centimeter. So here they are talking about a dining table which is in a circle shape. So what is the area of the circle? Area of the circle is pi r square. So now we will see these things. Okay, so pi we know the value is 22 by 7. Okay children, pi is equal to 22 by 7. So here we need to find radius. But we don't have radius, so we are going to use the diameter to find the radius. So diameter is nothing but we have to divide the number 105 by 2. That will give you the radius. So r is equal to, so I think you know how to divide this one. You can divide it straight away, or you can do the different division which you usually do it. So here if you see, it is 5 2s are 10 and you have 5 over here. So 2, how many times will it go in 5? It will go 2 times. That is 2 2s are 4. You have 1 remainder. So you can put it as point. So that becomes 10. So it becomes 5.5. Otherwise, you can do the normal division like this. That is 105 divided by 2. So what is it? 5 2s are 10. So when you subtract, you get 0. Then you have 5. So 2 2s are 4. So the remainder is 1. So since you don't have any digits, you put a decimal point. Once you put a decimal point, you can add zeros. So here when you add 0, it becomes 10. So 5 2s are 10. So this is the answer which we have got it already. So now we found out the radius is 52.5. So now we will substitute here because we need the area. So what is pi? Pi is equal to 22 by 7 and radius is, we found it to be 52.5. So 52.5 into 52.5. That means r squared is nothing but r multiplied by r. Okay children, so it is 52.5 into 52.5. So that is equal to, here you can divide 7 tables with this 52.5. So 7, how many times will it go on 52? 7 7s are 49. The remainder is 3. So you have a decimal point here. So it becomes 35 or 3.5. That is nothing but 5. So now your answer will be 22 into 7.5 into 52.5. This multiplication will give you the answer. So let us start multiplying here. It is 52, 525, 75. See, whenever you are doing multiplication, you don't need to put the decimal point. Just write the numbers. Okay, so you multiply. Let's see what is the answer. 5 5s are 25, carry over 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12, carry over 1. 5 5s are 25, 1, 26. Now here, because you are going to the tens place, you will put a 0 here. So 7 5s are 35, carry over 3. 7 2s are 14, 3 is 17, carry over 1. 7 5s are 35, 1, 36. Okay, so now the answer is 5, 7, 6 plus 7, 13. And here you have 1 over here, so it becomes 9 and you have 3 here. So, but we also have 22. We have only multiplied this. We have still 22 to multiply. Okay, children. So, we will multiply it here. So, here we will again multiply in another paper. Okay, so that is, here we see 39375 multiplied by 22. Okay, children. So, 5 2s are 10, carry over 1. 7 2s are 14, 1, 15, 1. 3 2s are 6, 1, 7. 9 2s are 18, carry over 1. 2 3s are 6, 1, 7. So because it is 22, it will be the same answer. But this 2 is in the tens place. So you put a 0 here and repeat the same number. Okay, 0, 5, 7, 8, 7. So when you add, you will get it as 0, 5, 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry over 1, 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry over 1, 8 plus 8 is 16. Carry over 1, so it is 8. Okay, children. So your answer over here is 866,250. But you know, we haven't put mentioned the decimal point. We just simply multiplied. So now we are going to push the decimal point. So after this decimal point, you have 1. That means one number. After this decimal, you have one number. So it is totally 2 numbers. So from the last number, you will push 2 numbers and put the decimal point. So 1, 2, and you will write it here. So this is your area. Okay, now we will write it as centimeter square. So the answer is 808,662.50 centimeter square. Now we are going to the next sum, that is if the circumference of the circle is 1760 centimeter, then calculate the radius. So what they are giving you the circumference. Whatever they are giving, you first write it down. Okay children. So they are giving circumference. So we know what is the circumference of the circle, that is equal to 2 pi r. Then here they are giving you the circle and they have asking you to find the radius. So they are asking you to find the radius and they have given you the value for circumference. So always what they are giving you write down and what is asked you write it here. So it will be easy for your calculation. So instead of circumference, what we can write? We can write it as 1760 instead of circumference. Then you can write it as 2 pi r. Okay children, so pi value I already told you it is 22/7. So here let's write r. So here it is 1760 is equal to 2 into 22/7 into r. But we need only r. So how you can write r? R is equal to what is in the denominator will go to the numerator. So it is 7 into 1760. And what is in the numerator will come to the denominator, that is equal to 2 into 22. Okay children, see this will go in 11 tables. So 2 11s are 22 and here 1 11s are 11. You have 6 remaining here, so 66. So 6 11s are 66, then you have a 0 here. So you already have one more 2 here, so we will cancel it again. So this will become 80, that is 8 2s are 16 and you will put 0 here. Again you have one more 2 here, so again when you cancel it will become 4 2s are 8 and another 0. So your answer is you have to multiply 7 and you have to multiply 40. So r is equal to 7 into 40, which is equal to 7 4s are 28 and just put the 0, that is 280 centimeters. So this is the radius. So r is equal to 280 centimeter. Now we are going to the third sum. Arrange as in ascending order. Ascending order means small to big. So you have this word A. So A, B, C. So 1, 2, 3 from small number. So ascending order means it is from small to big number. See, before we have to do this sum, you have to convert it into like fractions. So here you have 2 digits after the decimal point. Here you have 2 digits after the decimal point. Here you have 2 digits. Here you have 2 digits after the decimal point. But here you have only 1 digit. So first you have to convert it into like terms. So how you can make it as like terms? All after the decimal point should have 2 digits. So here you have 2, here you have 2, here you have 2, here you have 2. Then how you can make this also 2? You will just put a 0. You will just add a 0, then it becomes like terms. So now it is easy for us to arrange it in ascending order. So now let's see which is the smallest number. Yes, 0.30, because you have 0.45, 0.54, 0.43, 0.34 and 0.30. Everywhere you have 120. Yeah, we have 123 also. We have 125 also. So the smallest number is 123.45. Then you have 123.54. Then you have 125.30, because it's all in 125. You see which is the small number. You have after the decimal you have 43, you have 34 and also 30. So this is the smallest number. And the next smallest number will be 125.34 and the next number will be 125.43. Okay children, so I told you always the smaller number, it is the face of the fish, right, and the mouth of the fish. So how it will be? Smaller number will be pointed and the open mouth will be towards the big number. So you have to write it down like that. Is it okay children? Now we are going to a next important thing. You have to convert into decimal. So below you have to see, you have 2 here. So how it will be easy for you to convert into decimal is either make it as a division of 10 or 100 or 1000. For this we are going to do into 10. See, 2 into 5 is equal to 10 or 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So it's easy for you to convert into decimal. So here you have 3/2. So how you can make it into 10? We only have to see the denominator. You have to convert the denominator into, you should make it in such a way, or you should multiply a number in such a way that the denominator will be 10. Okay, so how you can make it? You multiply by 5. So if you multiply the denominator by 5, you also multiply the numerator by 5. So 3 into 5 is equal to 15, 15 by 10. So already I taught you if you have one decimal point, the decimal point will move to the left 1 point, and now your answer is 1.5. So see, convert the fraction into decimal. See, this is the fraction. Now it's converted into decimals. Okay, now you think for yourself what I can multiply by 5 so that I can make it as 10. Yes, you are correct. We have to multiply it by 2. Here also if you multiply denominator by 2, you also have to multiply the numerator by 2. So 4 into 2 is 8, 5 into 2 is 10. So I told you because you have 0, you have to put one decimal point, so it will go here as point. So your answer is 0.8. Is it clear, children? Now we are going to do two more sums. So here if you see, find the greater decimal number. So you can easily find out this is 5.6 and 6.5. So you can easily say 6.5 is the greatest decimal. Is the greater decimal. Is greater decimal. Okay, children. Then the next sum is, here it says, what is the circumference of the circular disc of radius 14 centimeter? I told you whenever they give something, you write on whatever you can get value or whatever information you get from the question, you write on. Here they are saying circumference. What is the circumference? So your work now is to find out what is the circumference. So what is the formula of the circumference of the circle? It is because the circular disc. What is the circumference of circle? It is 2 pi r. So that is equal to 2 into 22 by 7. I already told you pi value is 22 by 7. And radius also we have value. Here you have this radius value also given as 14. So that is equal to 14. So here what we can do, we can use 7 tables because these come in 7 tables. So 7 ones are 7, 2 sevens are 14. So that is equal to 2 into 22. 2 into 22 into 2. Into 2. So what is 2 into 22? 44 into 2. So that is equal to 88 centimeter. So this is the circumference of the circle. Thank you so much, children, for watching. See you in the next video because I will be continuing again on 2 mark sums, and then we will go for 5 mark sums in part 4. Next I will continue in part 3. Thank you so much. God bless you.